So this video is about setting your audio levels on a video. I'm doing this more for me because I forget how to do this all the time. Normally I'm following this particular video I created a while back ago, but it's way too long and I'm trying to condense it, and I figured I might as well post it on the YouTube channel as well so I can easily access it. Enjoy! So right now we're selecting all of the track so we can change the gain of the audio. And you right click on it and you scroll down until you find gain, audio gain. And then you put it to around 15 and that part's done. So yeah, that's the best way to do the audio gain. Now go to the audio mixer on track 1. Go to amplitude and compression and go to single band compression. You click on it and then go to the default and go to voice leveler. And that's done. Now we're doing an EQ on it next. Go to filter, EQs, parametra equalizer. And you double click on it. And in here you listen to it and decide on which spots sound good. And you bring those up not that high. Like right now you bring it up super high so you can figure out what sounds good, and then you bring it down. And then here you bring down all the way the front and the back, and then there's a part in the middle that sounds really bad in most people's voices, and you bring that down. And then there's a lower part of people's voices that sounds good, and you bring that up. And my voice sounds good right about there. With the bad part of your voice, you go down and you reduce it. You pinch it.
To see how it makes it smaller, you'll want to just kind of pinch it so it's just narrowing that bad range.
Okay.
And then on your low, drag that crap down.
And then drag the low stuff down because you don't want all of that. Sometimes the L thing doesn't work, so you have to get rid of the L thing and use one of the numbers because it bends it down properly. And you just bring it down all the way down because you don't want the lows and the really highs on your voice. And that part's done. Yeah, so I have some music down here. All right, now to adjust your music levels, because if you have music in the background when you're talking, you don't want it to compete with your voice. So we go to EQ, and do simple parametric EQ.
Yeah, so instead of to 1250, I've never seen that before. I wonder if that's an update thing.
1250.
Enter. And then change this from center. Where it says.
And then change center to Q and put the Q at 4. And then change it to boost and change it to -10. And that part's done. And that's basically everything you do for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it depends on what the music is, what the voice is. You always want to tweak it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the basic thing is I'll gain it. And then also, like, if you turn this off.
Turn what off?
Turn off the music track. Just mute it real quick.
Yes.
And then go ahead and play. What are your audio levels?
Right here.
Okay, it's cool. So you're gained to a good. I definitely want it always kind of sitting around
18.6
right there.
Between there.
Yeah, so that's a good range. So the 15 gain was good.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
And so with that compression on there, it should sound a little cleaner.
Okay. All right, so you have to understand that there's a lot of different audio editing things going on in the room while this was being recorded. So a friend of mine is editing his music behind us, and that's what the music is. It doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing here. Now we are we're EQing the audio to be behind the voice of me talking, because it's always important to make sure that the music's not competing with the voice. Now we did this before already with the simple EQ equalizer, but this is another way of doing it where you go in with the parametric equalizer and pull out the music where your voice is the highest or where your voice is the strongest. That way it's not competing with your voice at all. And that's it. You're done.